Hey everyone, welcome to In the Beyond, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're back with another timeless pick a card reading, and I'm going to be channeling a message of guidance from the higher realms. And I'm just going to leave it open and see what is going to come through today. So we have 3 piles to choose from today. For pile number 1, we have the Create a Sacred Fire Oracle card. And we also have the Leopard Skin Jasper. For pile number 2, we have the Let Yourself Rage, Howl, and Wail Oracle card, as well as this Charoite crystal. And for pile number 3, we have the Honor Your Body Oracle card with this Larimar crystal. So take as much time as you need to see which crystal and which card is really calling out to you. See where you are being led by your intuition, what is drawing you in. If you need to pause the video to take time to meditate, please do so. You'll find your timestamp in the description box below. And yeah, let's get into this reading. Let's see what's in the cards and let's go in the beyond. Hey pile 1, if you guys were drawn to the Leopard Skin Jasper, as well as the Create a Sacred Fire card, this is going to be a reading. So let's see what guidance the higher realms have for you guys today. So your first card is obviously Create a Sacred Fire, and then you guys also got Feel Your Pulse. So the higher realms are speaking about you guys connecting to your own vitality, the energy that lights you up, that inspires you. Connecting to your inspiration and passion here is going to be really important for you guys at this time. You might be working on creative projects. You might be working on clearing the past. The energy of fire is very transformative, and it can really help alchemize energies, especially if you're trying to bring in something new or release something old. The element of fire can be really helpful for that. And there is also this connection of like your own chi, your own life force here with the Feel Your Pulse. That's speaking about your own heartbeat and how your own heartbeat connects to everything here on planet Earth. So this is really beautiful energy coming through. Let's pull some tarot cards to get some more messages from the higher realms. Guidance for my pile 1, whoa, from the higher realms. Wow. This energy is really strong, really quick right now. There might be a lot of energy coming into your life to give you a lot more vitality. I feel like if you've been feeling tired or maybe drained, I think that phase is definitely coming to an end. What does my pile 1 need to know from the higher realms today? Ooh, I just got a message about your life. Connecting to your life force is going to help you connect to your life purpose. When you guys feel lit up, when you feel that passionate, fiery energy inside of you, that's going to be leading you to the path of connecting to your life purpose. I think there's going to be some kind of major unfolding coming soon into your life that kind of sparks your curiosity, sparks your passion, and I think you are going to be, starting down the path of something that's truly connected to your purpose here, connecting with, your destiny. We have the Ace of Water with Plantain. We have the 3 of Water with Lemon Balm. Yeah, totally. We have the 5 of Earth with Slippery Elm. Ooh, we have the 7 of Oak. or sorry, the 7 of Earth with Oak, the 3 of Air with Echinacea, and the 6 of Borage. Oh my goodness, 6 of Water, Borage. That's so funny. So I feel like these two cards really want to be together because they are definitely giving me a super similar message here. The higher realms want you to connect with your inner child here with Lemon Balm and the Borage. These two cards are talking about connecting to something that you're passionate about, something that you've always loved, especially something that you loved as a child. Maybe as a child you loved animals, you were really passionate about animals, and now you want to work in, you know, wildlife activism, conservation. That's just one example. This is really going to mean a lot of different things for you guys individually, but these two cards are saying connect to your inner child, connect to the things that you love and that you've loved since being a child. The Slippery Elm card is speaking about a few things here. Speaking about healing, for some of you guys, you are on a healing journey with all of the water energy. And this is talking about your healing journey is definitely at a point where you're about to turn a corner and move into a time where you're really getting that vitality and that energy back. So if you've, you know, been feeling tired or drained, this is a beautiful message from the higher realms that your life force is coming back, your vitality, your chi, your energy is coming back. And it's coming back for you to do something very special with it, something very sacred to you, something that you're very passionate about, something that's very close to your heart, to your inner child. They're really speaking about wounds being healed. With the 7 of Pentacles and the Echinacea, I'm getting two messages here. One message is speaking about the wounded healer archetype, speaking about a healing journey that you've been on. And I think for some of you, you will be stepping into that role of being able to heal people through ailments that you've healed in yourself. So let's just say, for example, you've done a lot of inner child healing. You now, in the future, and in the present, you now have the wisdom, the modalities, the techniques to help other people through inner child healing. That's just one example. Yeah, there's a lot of that wounded healer archetypal energy. And the other message with these cards is talking about creativity. So if you're not resonating with a healing journey, the energy is really about creativity here. Create a sacred fire and the Oak card are really kind of saying very similar things here. They're talking about using your creative force, your creative energy to put, you know, your creative projects out into the world. We have a book here. So maybe you are ready to release your creativity in a very physical way. Maybe you now have the energy reserves to write that book, or you now have the energy to work on the creative project of your choice, whether you are a painter, artist, digital creator, musician. There's something very... This group has a lot of gifts and talents. With the Create a Sacred Fire card, I see this group has a lot of gifts here. A lot of creative gifts are in this group. A lot of gifts of transformation, alchemy, and healing are in this group as well. So you might identify as a healer, you might identify as an artist or a creator of some type. You have the ability to move energy, to transform it, and to alchemize it. You almost have the embodied qualities of fire. You really can transform and alchemize, just as fire can revitalize and give life to to dry forested areas that are kind of lifeless if a controlled fire comes through that forest in a controlled, sustainable way. That forest is revitalized, new seeds sprout. Yeah, that's the energy that you guys really have, and the higher realms really want you to know that, and they really want you to like move forward in knowing that and embodying your gifts, your talents, and really connecting to who you are and what you've always loved since childhood, like who you were in some of your purest forms. That inner child energy, I think there's a lot for you guys to examine and like really reflect on. So like, you know, meditate on what you loved to do as a child. Did you love to get lost in nature? Did you love to take care of animals, plants, color, draw? Just try to meditate on that. And then there is another message coming through for some of you guys about past life incarnations, past life memories, remembering something that you used to do in a past life, because you are kind of meant to do something similar now. I think a lot of you might have healing gifts or creative gifts that you engaged with in a past life, and you can kind of tap into that wisdom and gain a lot of clarity through connecting to that energy of your past life. Yeah, let's pull maybe another last oracle card or two for you guys. Pile 1. Guidance from the higher realms for my pile 1, please. Ooh, 2 came out. All right, let's see what we have for you. Ooh, we have the Raven, wise woman. A change is coming. Yeah, so this is so beautiful. The Raven is speaking about this change that's coming. They're speaking about the higher realms are like trying to usher in this energetic change for you. Like, it can be as quickly as you need it to be, but there's this big change coming in around your energy levels, your vitality, your chi, you connecting to your life force, you feeling passionate and fired up and excited to wake up every day. This change is definitely coming in. And yeah, I feel like pay attention to your dreams, your meditations, connect to your inner child, connect to past life energy, and I feel like it's going to unfold pretty clearly for you guys. I think you're gonna connect with what it is you need to know and what you resonate with when you think about that inner child stuff. Ooh, we also have Bat. Listen up. You are working through deep soul patterns. Release any outdated beliefs that surface. Beautiful. I love how we have these 2 winged beings that are both black, and they're both associated with nighttime, and they both are showing the full moon. This is talking about a few things. This is talking about remembering past life energy, remembering inner child things, remembering things that are in your subconscious that you forgot about, or even your unconscious, like your past life. So there is going to be something major coming to light for you guys. I feel like there's going to be an epiphany, an aha moment where maybe you see your life path more clearly, and maybe you can start to visualize yourself as that healer, or as that creator, as that artist. For some of you, it might be an aha moment where you remember what you loved to do as a child, what you were passionate about, what that spark of joy was for you, and what you are meant to do with your life purpose, like with those things being connected. For others of you, it might be an epiphany around a past life memory, remembering maybe in a past life you were an author, or you were an animator, or you were some kind of musician. It could be anything. But yeah, there's definitely going to be this major kind of aha moment where you have these realizations, you're making these connections, and you understand why you're here and what you're meant to be doing clearly. And then for you guys, the last card is the Koi Spirit Abundance. Move with the flow of abundance around and through you. Yeah, this is so beautiful. The water element is coming in here again to kind of remind you to connect to your intuition, to connect to that abundant flow that's here on earth that you can tap into and connect into whenever you feel like it. You can meditate with the abundance of the earth, the abundance of, you, of joy, of love. So yeah, tap into that energy through your meditations, your journaling, whatever you like to do. This was a really beautiful reading. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I love to read them. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Hey Pile 2, if you were drawn to the Charoite crystal as well as this oracle card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what guidance the higher realms have for you guys today. So your first oracle card is Let Yourself Rage, Howl, and Wail. And your second card is Your Intuition is Telling You Something. Ooh, this is interesting. So the higher realms want to talk about what your emotional body has been telling you, what your intuition has been telling you. Maybe there's a person in your life that's causing some intense emotions. Maybe your body is finally ready to release some intense emotions from your past, and you're really being asked to allow yourself to go through that emotional release. Allow yourself to cry, to rage, whatever it is you need to do. I'm feeling an energy of, yeah, this might be foundational here with the turtle. This might be some deep emotions, some deeper wounds from the past that want to be expressed, that want to be let out. And I'm really feeling like the higher realms are really trying to guide you to connect to your emotional body, your intuition, those gut feelings. But yeah, let's pull the tarot. Let's see what else we have for you guys today. Guidance from the higher realm, please, for Pile 2. Pile 2's guidance from the higher realm, please. Messages for Pile 2, please. Guidance from the higher realms. I think the higher realms also want to speak about, cleansing and clearing your space, maybe taking salt baths, maybe cleansing the home, the energy around the home, that kind of thing as well. Ooh, we have the Death card with Marigold. So beautiful. Yeah, this is really making me think that perhaps you are working through ancestral wounds here. Perhaps you're working through intergenerational trauma, ancestral trauma. Perhaps you're releasing old patterns that have been passed through your ancestors. This could be, anything from beliefs that aren't serving you, to habits that aren't serving, to just releasing emotions in general. Maybe things like depression run in your family, and you're being called to work with that energy, acknowledge it, validate it, and release it. There's a lot of energy talking about deep things here, giving a space for anger, giving a space for rage, because in our societies it's very common to not give those emotions space and to just pretend like we don't experience them. This could also be grief. You might be being called to express your grief and really connect with it, especially, you know, if that's not something that your culture or your family really showed you how to do. You might be being guided from the higher realms, from ancestors, angels, archangels, any energy that you work with, I feel like is really guiding you to work through this deep patterning here. Ooh, we have the Ace of Water, plantain. Plantain is a very healing plant, very healing herb. And in some traditions, herbal medicine is said to only work if you ask the plant to help heal you, if you ask the spirits to help heal. So I feel like this card is asking you to make a spiritual request in a type of way, like speak to whatever energies you work with, whether it's your guides, your ancestors. It could be anything. It could be nature spirits, whatever you work with. I feel like you're being called to kind of speak it out into the universe, like speak it out into existence that you are requesting to release these emotions. Or if you're working through intergenerational trauma, you know, like make that request known, like out loud, validate it, like say what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how you want to do it, that kind of energy. I feel like you're being called to really speak your truth right now, to really validate yourself and your emotions and really connect to your intuition. And I feel like your intuition is going to guide you on how to validate this work. And I feel like you're going to be kind of led in a way by your body, by your intuition, by your emotions. So make space for all that beautiful energy. We also have the Three of Earth with raspberry, so the Three of Pentacles. Raspberries are very sweet. This illustration is talking about community and gathering and being a part of something and tending to our heart space, tending to the tender moments of life. So this is talking about if you have a strong support system, great group of friends, family. This is talking about, you know, gathering with them, feeling uplifted by social interaction, doing something for yourself to make yourself feel loved, nurtured, connect to that joy in life that is sweet, and do something for your heart chakra as well. Especially if you are going through these really deeper, intense emotions, it's important to balance that out as well with some time with friends. Balance it out with some self-care, a moment of solitude if that's what you need, something sweet to give you a moment of rest from this intense work that you guys are doing. Give yourself some joy. Yeah, strength, garlic. This is, you're being called to do some really heavy, deep work here, and it's going to require a lot of inner strength. So this card is talking about how garlic is really powerful. Garlic and honey are really powerful for the immune system. They're really powerful to knock out viruses and bacteria. So if you have a cold, having some garlic can really help you. So this is talking about giving yourself a lot of strength, like giving yourself the energy of fortitude so you can battle whatever you're battling, or you can brave it. Because yeah, you guys are really doing deep work here. For some of you, you might really be doing the intense work of activism right now, political activism, activism for the tragedies that are happening across the globe right now. You might be doing some really intense work. You might do like intense social work. Maybe you are a social worker. Maybe you work with children who've experienced some really intense things, or just, you know, anyone in the community who's experiencing really intense things. Maybe you are experiencing working with people who experience harsh intergenerational trauma or harsh systemic trauma, and you are an activist trying to break patterns and break cycles, and maybe, you know, it's taking an emotional toll on you, and it's hard to see the sweetness of life. It's hard to see the good things in life. So this is talking about no matter what you're doing, you guys need to remember you need to fortify yourself. So you need to like give yourself a great self-care routine, a great really great nutrition, great supplements if you feel you need vitamins or supplements. Make sure your immune system is strong and has everything it needs, because yeah, you guys really need your strength, and you're working through some really intense energies. And then we also have the Two of Fire with Bee Balm. Okay, so this is also speaking about what Raspberry is speaking about, Bee Balm, the Two of Fire. For me, this card is like very joyful. Bee Balm attracts a lot of pollinators, and I feel like it brings a lot of vitality and energy to the garden, and attracts a lot of happiness and joy, you know, from all the pollinators. And it's like that beautiful red color of vitality, of bliss, of love. So I feel like this card is really resonating with the Raspberry card. You're being called to make a moment, take a few moments for yourself every day. Give yourself something to smile about, something to laugh about. Enjoy the sweetness of life. That could be something really simple, like enjoying your favorite candy or honey or whatever it is you love. And that could be, you know, more elaborate. It could be more speaking about taking time out with friends, going to a comedy show, going to your favorite concert, just doing something to give yourself a good laugh, a good moment of peace, of remembering joy and bliss. So let's pull a few oracle cards for you guys. Pile 2, I feel like you guys are doing really important work, and the higher realms are really acknowledging that and speaking about that. So much energy. I feel like you guys are, you know, really in that warrior archetype of working through something deep here, transforming it, transmuting it. Pile 2, guidance from the higher realms for my pile 2. So we have the dolphin here, Atlantis. Healing wisdom is surfacing. Stop and listen. Yes, exactly. You guys are doing so much healing work here. I feel like ancient energies, maybe ancestral, maybe past life, are going to impart a lot of wisdom for you to help you on your healing journey. Again, this is kind of making me think about the plantain card. Both of these cards are showing that water energy, that energy of like psychic knowing, the energy of healing, the energy of intuition, tapping into that, tapping into memory and the past, because water is said to hold memory. So just like, this is reminding me of the throat chakra again, like speaking it out, speaking what you wish to have happen, speaking out what you wish to heal, that kind of energy, validating it, letting it, like putting it out there into the universe, your wishes, making a spiritual request, so to speak. And yeah, just being open to that ancient wisdom coming up to the surface again. So I feel like this is going to happen through your intuition and through your body. So I feel like you might be getting more clairsentient right now, or your intuition might be really strong at this time. Ooh, we have the frog spirit. Beautiful. Frogs can, you know, live on land and water again. I feel like you're moving through worlds. You are transmuting the past. You are like stepping back and forth from spiritual knowing to physical reality. This is really interesting that we have frog It says stepping into your power, don't take a back seat in your story, it's time to step up. And I was drawn to the back of the deck as well, and you guys have Honeybee, Divine Feminine. You are being called on to rise, and I feel like the frog and this card are like saying the same thing. It's such a beautiful illustration. This is how the bee balm card was making me feel as well, just like that energy of beautiful awakening flowers being pollinated by blissful bees. Like that's how I feel in this energy right now. Like you guys are really being called to rise, and your work is going to be transformative and very powerful. So yeah, it's really time for you guys to be the center of your story. Don't take that back seat. Be in the spotlight. Share your gifts, share your talents, share your voice. So yeah, that's what I'm really seeing for you guys, pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. I always love to read the comments. I love doing these readings, and I really hope to see you guys in one of my next readings. Hey pile 3, if you guys were drawn to the Larimar crystal as well as the Honor Your Body card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what guidance the higher realms have for you today. So your first card was Honor Your Body, and then you guys also have Speak Your Truth, and you had another card come out as well. It's time for ceremony. So this is really beautiful. Right away I'm really drawn to Speak Your Truth and the Larimar crystal. The Larimar crystal is associated with the throat chakra energy, opening up your throat chakra, letting the universe know what you need it to know, you know, declaring your will. I am feeling an energy of solar plexus chakra as well here with willpower, and I'm feeling like you guys are potentially experiencing a heart awakening as well with the positioning of this figure with the outstretched arms. I'm feeling like you might be ready to open your heart chakra in a way, experience more relationships in your life, because we have it's time for ceremony. And in this, you know, illustration, we have this group of people in a sacred circle, in a ritual space, gathering for ceremony. So that's a beautiful energy here to come out. So gorgeous. So I feel like there might be something very special about what you need to say right now, or what you need to communicate to others right now. Let's see what the tarot has for us today as well. Messages. Oh, messages for my pile 3, please. What does pile 3 need to know from the higher realms today? Guidance for group 3 from the higher realms today. Yeah, I'm getting an energy of healing, deep healing. I feel like maybe you have undergone a healing journey and you are now ready to speak about it. Maybe you're now ready to share about it. And you sharing about it can help others heal on their journey as well. So we have the Healer of Earth here. This is the King of Pentacles here with Sweetgrass. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Sweetgrass definitely is so aligned with the ceremony card. These two cards are really speaking about that same thing. So this Sweetgrass card speaks about reciprocity, relationships, giving and receiving. Sweetgrass is also a ceremonial plant for the indigenous people in North America. It has beautiful fragrance, very sweet. Similar to vanilla, sometimes it is burned in ceremony as well. So there might be a very important ritual taking place in your life right now, or there might be a very important gathering in your life. You might be at a point in your life that is considered a milestone, perhaps, like maybe a birth is happening, maybe, you know, a marriage, a graduation, some kind of ceremony could actually be taking place in your life, or could be taking place quite soon. This could also just be talking about gathering with community, having a good support system, a group of friends, or some kind of group that it's very important that you're a part of. Really communicating with them, being in ceremony with them. So this is really interesting. I'm interested to see what else comes out. Ooh, we have the Strength card with garlic. Oh my goodness, we have the Hierophant with cacao. We have the Fire of Earth with slippery elm. Ooh, we have the Temperance card with the tea plant. Wow, we have the Five of Air with white sage. Okay, this is major. This is super interesting. Okay, so much is coming out right now. Okay. So right away, I'm being drawn to these beautiful pinks and purples that have come out in your cards. There's beautiful pinks and purples all through here, as well as these two cards. That's just so gorgeous. That really makes me think you are very connected to the higher realms. The higher realms are really associated with purple, and I associate pink with the heart chakra as well. So I feel like, again, this is talking about a heart chakra opening, a heart and crown awakening as well. I was getting, you know, solar plexus, crown, and heart. I think those are major areas for you guys to be aware of at this time. Maybe do some meditations, or just, you know, be more conscious of your body and the signals that you're getting from those areas of your body. You know, be more conscious maybe of your crown, your hair. Maybe wear some protection, like a necklace over your heart if you feel you need to. Those are just some messages coming through for a few of you guys. So we have, for you guys, we have 4 ceremonial plants coming through. Cacao. Ceremonial cacao is a beautiful ritual and practice from the Americas. You can connect with some really great companies out there who work with the growers of cacao to ethically harvest it and to make ceremonial grade cacao. And that's a beautiful practice, especially if you are feeling called to it, especially if it is something that you're connected to from your ancestors. But yes, this card is speaking about ancestors, and it's speaking about ceremony. We have white sage, which a lot of you probably know about as being a ceremonial smudge for the indigenous people of North America. And then we also have the tea plant. The tea plant and matcha is a very sacred ceremony. The tea ceremony is very sacred to Japan. And then we also have sweetgrass, you know, talking about that ceremonial aspect again. So, a few different ways this is coming out. It's time for a ceremony in your life. The higher realms want to say it's time for a ceremony. Some of you guys might know that. You might know there's something major happening in your life, like a really important marriage with a friend or a family member, or a birth, you know. Something to be celebrated, something to gather and celebrate, right? For some of you guys, this is speaking about different levels of ceremony. So some of you might want to do private ceremonies, like something to honor yourself, like have a tea ceremony, light some incense, have a moment of reverence that is, you know, just you. Have these moments of ceremony come into your life in a more private way. The higher realms are guiding you to invite ritual and ceremony into your life. For some of you, this is talking about maybe connecting to a group that you are feeling called to. So I know there are some like online groups of cacao ceremonies. You can meet with a group of people and do cacao ceremonies online. For some of you, this might be something, you know, in person that you've been being called to or drawn to. Maybe there's some kind of group or organization that you want to connect with, or maybe you already are connected to. The higher realms are just highlighting a ceremony for you guys right now, and I've never had this message come out before. You guys are really integral to a certain ceremony. I think if you do engage with these groups, something about sharing your voice, sharing your story, sharing your healing journey, sharing some kind of wisdom or some kind of energy with this group, with this collective, is going to be really empowering for you. And again, this ceremonial gathering is supposed to be one of reciprocity, one where you give and you take, right? Like this energy is supposed to lift you up, support you, give to you, you know, that kind of beautiful relationship here. So yeah, take the message that's resonating with you. Maybe you feel called to start doing a little ritual for yourself in the morning or just throughout your day to come back into balance with yourself and the things that are important to you. Maybe you are meant to be gathering with family or a specific group. But yeah, this is just so beautiful. The higher realms are highlighting the importance of ceremony, of sharing your gifts and your voice. Again, with strength and the slippery elm, these cards are kind of speaking about your wisdom with slippery elm, your wisdom, the things that have gotten you through tough times, your own inner strength. That's what these cards are kind of speaking about. Like, you guys have some kind of knowledge or wisdom that has helped you throughout your life, that's helped you maybe through a rough patch or through obstacles. And I feel like you guys have a lot of wisdom to share. You have like a lot of spiritual wisdom as well coming in through that crown chakra. Your heart like has a lot of wisdom and inner knowing that I think could be really beautiful when you connect with other people, when you start to, you know, share yourself with other people. Yeah, let's pull some oracle cards for you guys. Messages of guidance. Yeah, and if some of you were kind of on the fence about engaging with a group or starting a ceremony, I think this is a big confirmation from the higher realms that it's part of your path. Messages for pile 3, please, from the higher realms. Guidance for my pile 3 from the higher realms. Guidance for pile 3 from the higher realms. Ooh. Yeah, we have Wolf with heart medicine. That beautiful like pink, you know, that beautiful heart medicine that you guys have. It says, let go of that which does not serve your highest good. Yeah, so maybe there's some limiting beliefs holding you back, or maybe there's some kind of limiting beliefs around relationships or the type of people that you connect to. So work on any beliefs or any like negative preconceived notions that you might have when you think about connecting with people, or you think about, you know, gathering with people, sharing your spirituality with people. This is really talking about that heart chakra opening and awakening. I think maybe you've been kind of a lone wolf and now you're being called to maybe open up to a group, to a circle, to some kind of ritual gathering, or, you know, this, if you need to take it slow, this is just speaking about having your own heart chakra opening and doing some kind of ritual for you to help you open up your heart chakra and engage with that energy again. So I'm seeing like some of you guys maybe trying a tea ceremony or lighting incense and having a moment of reverence. Yeah, and then for others of you, I'm seeing you guys like sitting in ceremony, maybe enjoying cacao with other like-minded people who are sitting in that ceremony as well. But yeah, this is really beautiful energy coming through of like peace, happiness, calm, that sacred ceremonial energy of like when people come together and they have this reverence in their hearts and their minds, and they're coming together for a common good or goal in a way, if that makes sense. Oh my goodness, we have elephant. Grounding. Ground your energies and emotions deep into the earth. This is really beautiful too. The elephant is really known for its emotional intelligence. It's really known for its bonds with its family. Elephants are a matriarchal community. They have those deep bonds, especially with their loved ones. Elephants are known to remember people. Elephants have been known to remember people that they haven't seen in years, like humans that they haven't seen in years. Elephants are said to know and remember all the other elephants that they've met in their life. So this card is really speaking about emotional intelligence, heart awakening as well. You know, you're being asked again to kind of ground and let go of that which is not serving you. I feel like elephant is kind of talking about letting go of limiting beliefs as well, and believing that you can connect with other like-minded people and other people who have good intentions and pure hearts as well. Because yeah, that might have been something in your past that was challenging, like relationships of any kind, family, friends, romantic. This is really beautiful energy. So maybe do some heart chakra meditations, some yoga, some somatic yoga, focusing on that space. I feel like is going to help you on your journey. Focusing on the colors of pink and purple could be really helpful for you guys at this time. And yeah, really connecting to whatever it is that you think of when you think about ceremony and ritual, and inviting ritual and ceremony into your life and having a sacred gathering or a sacred circle. This has been such a unique and beautiful reading. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe, leave me a comment. I always love to read them, and I always love to do these readings. So yeah, thanks again for joining me, and I hope to see you in one of my next readings.